Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the At the Buzzer podcast. Yes, I am your host, the man, the myth, and the legend. Yes, that's me, King Will.
And it's your girl Jess to the net. Let's go.
And we're here on our last day doing this bootlegging podcast with our cameras.
Don't get bougie. Don't get bougie. We
Our
gotta start
last,
somewhere.
exactly. Last day for the studio. We're gonna be in the studio at the KBCN TV studio starting next week.
The
Man, we can't
21st.
21st. We already getting these live reporting, getting ready to be at some games and stuff. We're gonna do, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be so exciting.
It's
Y'all
gonna be fun.
it's gonna be real fun. But today's show, we will give you a new preview of the MLB season coming up. We're gonna have an Atlanta Braves spring training preview. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're also going to talk about the new 2023 MLB rules. But starting off, we're going to talk about the NBA All-Star Weekend. So, NBA All-Star Weekend is in Utah, which makes absolutely no sense to me. The most blackest game, the most blackest celebration in the most whitest town in Utah. But
it has an NBA team. It's not weird. We're not gonna do Utah like that. I don't want to go, but I'm just saying, like,
I wouldn't want to go either. I wouldn't want to go to no Utah to play an All-Star game. And then they out there here saluting Karl Malone. And if people know me, I can't stand Karl Malone.
Yeah, because you got him out of your top 5. Do you have him in your top 5 power forwards? Because you were bugging.
I mean, he's top 5 power forward.
Okay.
I won't take away the accomplishments he did on court, but the off-court stuff, he is a trash individual.
He be bugging. I get it.
But you know, but
the new rules are going to be great. Let's talk about those rules.
Oh yeah, so you got the NBA All-Star Weekend. So first we got the Rising Skills Challenge coming up. I think that is tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, with the skills on Saturday. So it's the NBA celebrity game, right?
Celebrity game in the rookie. I keep calling the rookie challenge.
It's the Rising Stars.
Yeah, the Rising Stars game.
Yeah.
And then you got All-Star Saturday, which is the skills challenge, the 3-point contest, and the slam dunk contest. And then, of course, the All-Star game is on Sunday. So
we're going to give our picks.
Yeah, we're going to give our pick. So let's start off with the skills challenge. So if you don't know the skills challenge, it's the United States versus the world, if I'm correct. That's how the rosters are set up.
No, not the skills challenge. You're talking about the Rising Stars game.
Yeah, the Rising Stars game.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's like there's 4 teams. There's Team Darren Williams, Team Jason Terry, Team Joakim Noah, and Team your boy who's supposed to be in the Hall of Fame, Pau Gasol or whatever. So
he is a Hall of Fame.
Darren Williams. I see Darren Williams. He has Trey Murphy the third. Frank, I can never say Wagner from Orlando.
Franz Wagner.
AJ Griffin, Duke Blue Devil. Ayo. He played for the Hawks. Ayo. I don't know how to say his last name. I don't want to butcher it. Bones. I like Bones. Yeah, I forgot. I'd be thinking he's like a 4 year, like his 4th year, because he played like that. But he's pretty young.
He's in his 2nd year.
Yeah, and then so that's only a few from there. There's a couple more, but then there's Team Jason Terry, and they got Mac McClung, who's gonna be in the dunk contest.
Hold on, first of all, Paul.
He's in there.
Matt McClung got to be the most white privileged white basketball player I've ever seen. We celebrate Matt McClung so much. How many NBA minutes has this guy actually got?
Facts, Stockton. I just want to say that's facts, luck. But anywho, but no, you're right though. But Scottie Pippen Jr. too. Why you playing? He barely played, but he's in there.
I mean, they're trying to integrate the G League in there. I think they're trying. I think
that's
Scoot
smart.
Scoot Henderson is playing.
He's on that team with Team Jason Tatum. I'm sorry, Team Jason.
You don't know Scoot Henderson? He's projected to be the number 2 pick behind Wimby.
That's so cool for them to do that. I think that's cool. And then Team Joakim Noah got Jabari Smith Jr., Evan Mobley, Josh Giddey, who's one of my favorite young players. Then Team Powell has Jaden. Is that how you say his name? Jaden Ivey.
Oh
yeah, Jaden and Scotty Barnes, Jose from the Pelicans,
Jose Alfredo.
And Bonchero. He on there too. So that's who I'm picking. Whatever. That's who I'm picking to win. I'm actually picking Powell team. So
like I said, it's kind of hard. I mean, because of course, the Rising Stars game is like a glorified All Star game. They do play a little bit more better defense, but it's really a glorified All Star game. But I'm gonna really pay attention to Scoot Henderson. I'm really intrigued to see what Scoot.
I'm surprised they don't have Victor. That would have been smart advertising.
Well, the thing is, because Victor plays in the international league, you have to work a deal with them, and
Oh,
that team ain't finna give a Victor. They're in the middle of their season. But you know, Scoot is in the G League. Scoot is the first high school junior to make the jump to the G League. So he's been in the G League going on 2 years now, which
okay.
that's and if you've seen him play in that game against Wimby earlier last year, Scoot is real good. He John Wall, that's what you've seen with him.
Uh-huh.
A very,
Okay.
very young, athletic, very fast guard that
Like
will
him.
dunk on you. I mean, he's good. He played a good game against Wimby. Wimby, of course, is the unicorn, but I
Right.
think it's kind of like a Zion Ja situation where the number 2 team, whoever has the number 2 pick, is not going to be too disappointed. I
Right.
believe getting Scoot Henderson. So I think that is a big time player to watch in
I like
the
it.
so. And then all right, Saturday we have the skills challenge
Hmm.
and the 3-point contest and the slam dunk contest, which has been weak for years and years and years.
I will say the slam dunk contest, I don't want to say I kind of don't want to sleep on it because they're jumpers. You know
Yes, they
them.
are. Yes,
They're
they are.
jumpers. So I'm trying to give them a little because I feel like it's going to be better than last year's because last year's didn't really have like
Yep.
bouncy people I mean they did, but then they didn't. So this year I think is going to be and McClung is that how you say his last name?
Max
McClung said that
McClung, yeah.
he
Two
said he
dunks.
has two yeah, so you saw. He said he feels he
Yeah.
has two dunks that no one has ever seen.
Yeah. He said he had to. I like I said, all right. So the contestants for the slam dunk contest, if y'all see my head is turned because I'm trying to pull the list up, Kenyon Martin Jr., Trey Murphy III, Jericho Sims, and Matt McClung. Now, yes, you got some leapers. Kenyon Martin Jr., of course, y'all don't know he's the son of Kenyon Martin. And if you're of my
He got
age, you know,
bounced.
yeah, Kenyon Martin had some bounce, and his son
But
seen
his
that.
son got it too, for
Yeah, he
sure.
just didn't get his height. Um,
Yeah, yeah. Which makes it more impressive.
Trey Murphy III, very athletic forward for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jericho Sims, another athletic player. He barely gets playing time for the Knicks, but hey, we'll get to see what Jericho Sims. And then, of course, most people know Matt McClung. If you follow him on social media, he had the big highlight films. He went to, I think he started off at Georgetown, if I'm correct. I think he started off.
Yeah, he did. He did
Yeah,
start off at Georgetown, and then
he
he
started,
went
and then he
to Arizona
transferred.
or
No,
Arkansas.
he transferred to Texas Tech.
My bad.
Yeah, he transferred
Totally
to
wrong.
Texas Tech.
I knew it was what someone with a red school. I knew it was
Yeah,
something like that, but yeah.
yeah, he went from
Okay.
Georgetown to Texas Tech, and then he was undrafted in 2021 NBA draft. But that's why I said, man, I swear, I mean, white privilege. I mean, the man, he's been all
No, he
over.
got bounced. He got bounced though. He deserves to
Yeah,
be in it.
man, there is plenty players that got bounced that don't get this much pub as him. I can name off James White. People remember James White? You remember James White? James White literally had probably about a 50-inch vertical. I swear he did. Gerald Green did last in the league, but he was a leaper. Like, there's just so many I can name. But Mac McClung, I hope he do something because Lord knows the NBA trying to give him a chance to get in the NBA. I mean, they give him a
Yes,
bajillion.
luck. I agree, honey. Just go ahead and be happy about.
Oh, man. Yeah,
No,
okay.
I'm just playing. No, but for real
Okay.
though, well, not
Okay.
really. I'm not playing, but it was funny. But Mac, no, I don't think he get. If that was the case, he would be on a team like legit. But he be
James Flight
bouncing.
White. Exactly.
Uh,
Look
that's
at it.
that's my.
Look at her. Hubby know what he be talking about. Look at that. James Flight White. Thank you. James Flight White got no chance in the NBA. We all knew he could leave.
No, he put that there because he was a big. My husband loved bouncers. He loved people that could jump because even though he's, my husband isn't the tallest man on earth,
We
so
calling that
they.
man out on live
But
radio,
no,
man.
no, he got bounce. No, I'm giving him his props. He has a ton of bounce. Everyone knows that he's very quick and fast. So I'm just gonna give him his love. But
Oh,
he likes bounces, so he loves James Flight White. I just know
oh,
that for sure. So
oh,
I
ain't
know
that so?
he laughed.
Oh, ain't that so cute? I love it.
But no, no, he was great. But Mac probably a better player than him. I'm not gonna let you do that to Mac.
What?
Mac,
Oh,
Mac, you all right. I'm gonna
So
give
you
you more
pick?
credit.
Are you picking Mac to win the?
I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Mac.
No,
I
no, no,
hope
no,
Mac
no.
wins.
No, that's not my question. Are you picking him?
I am gonna pick him. How about
There we
that?
go.
Because he got 2 dunks that no one's ever seen. He said.
And why she probably can't do them? I'm gonna go with Kenyon Martin Jr. I think Kenyon Martin Jr. gonna do it, but I think it's gonna be a dud. It's gonna be a dud. Three
Okay.
three
So the
point
3-point
contest.
contest.
Three
That's
point
interesting.
contest. Yeah, that's gonna
This
be a
is
good one. So you got
Damian
Tyrese,
Lillard.
Damian Lillard, Tyrese
Mhm.
Halliburton, Tyler
Mhm.
Hero, Kevin Herter, Jason Tatum, Laurie Marketing. I saw Julius
Why is
Randle.
they could have chose.
The New York Knicks great Julius Randle, the number 1 option. Julius Randle.
Actually, is really Brunson.
I
I don't
mean,
know why
yeah,
y'all
I
trying to play
mean,
with him.
oh no, because I felt like Brunson should have made the All-Star team over Randle. So
Facts.
but,
I will get huge facts. But you gonna be surprised by my pick though. But go ahead,
you
tell
gonna
me your
pick?
pick. Oh, you
I'm
want me
so
to?
no, I'll surprise you with my pick. I'm picking
I'm picking
I'm
Kevin Herter.
you gonna come here and pick my pick now.
No, don't pick him because you was hating on him with
Nah,
Atlanta. You was hating
see,
on him with Atlanta Hawks. So no,
you
you
still
don't get to pick him.
I thought you were gonna go with Jason Tatum. Look at you, ain't that your
That's
boy?
that's not a shocking. Honestly,
Light
he's more of
light
a
skinned
scorer.
Mamba. Light skinned Mamba, as y'all call him, Jason Tatum. No.
Nah, he's more of a scorer.
All right.
I'm not big on
So
scorers winning the 3-point contest. Kevin Herter is like Tyler Hero is not going to win it either.
I'm gonna give it
Tyrese
a Lord.
Halliburton, no.
I'm gonna go Laurie Marketing. Laurie Marketing gonna win it.
Oh, you gonna change it because I picked?
Yeah, because I don't want to pick what you pick.
Why are you hating? Because I'm usually now Damian. I wouldn't be shocked if Damian Lillard because he's a shooter, so that wouldn't be shocking.
Hold on. How many of these 3-point contests has Dame Lillard been in?
About 4.
How many have he won?
He's been in there with Klay Thompson, Steph.
I don't want to hear that. Get out here
This is a little different.
Yeah, I'll go with these excuses.
If he's in there with the greatest shooter that ever been, that God has created, as Stephen A. like to say, then he don't have to win.
Both times.
Buddy, how about Buddy though? Buddy has a good chance. Buddy.
I mean, Buddy has a very good shooting stroke. He's a very good set shooter.
Because this is about I was about to say this is about set shooting, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Herter,
and he doesn't jump as high because I think shooters that jump high do tire out.
Except for Ray Allen.
Yeah, except for Ray Allen. More than shooters that don't hardly have to jump, that has more of a set shot. I think they have a better chance. Yeah. But since you want to take my pick, I'm gonna pick Laurie Mark.
I'm not gonna pick Laurie, even though Laurie do got a nice. He's more of a. I feel like he got to dribble like boom and then shoot in order for it to be like consistent. But I love him. I'm glad he made the All-Star team. Yuta. Yuta. I mean, sorry, not Yuta. Ute. I think it's Ute. Ute is nice. I like Ute. Tatum, we all know he's a Hall of Fame in training. So
he's off my screen. Anyway.
Okay, Jaylen Brown made the All-Star team, so just be happy. Like, I don't know why you're not happy in these streets.
Like he should.
I know, but you wanted him to start. That was never going to happen.
My boy Jaylen and Anthony Edwards made the All-Star team. Georgia stand up.
I'm very happy he made it because I didn't want to hear no one's mouth, meaning yours.
Georgia stand up. Georgia where the best athletes come from. That's all I'm saying.
Ciao.
All right, skills challenge.
Don't make my elbow itch.
You got the Antetokounmpo brothers, Thanos, Alex, and Giannis. That's their team. They will compete against Team Jazz, which is Jordan Clarkson, Walker Kessler, and Colin Sexton, and Team Rookies, which is your boy Paolo, Jaden Ivey, and Jabari Smith Jr. Go and pick your boy Paolo.
I like the Giannis brothers. I can never say their last name right. I like the Greeks.
Giannis and the Greeks.
Last year they were terrible, like together. I don't know what was going on.
Because the other two brothers are trash. I hate to say that. I mean,
they're not trash. Don't do that.
Trash. They are trash.
Especially that youngest one is not buns. I don't know.
The youngest one is where? G League, Wisconsin Herd. Yeah, he ain't trash. He's in the G League.
He getting paid and he in the G League.
I mean, yeah, that's nice and all. He's still trash. They all here because of Giannis. Giannis is the whole reason they even in the league.
That's not true. Because what's his name? Because Thanius, what's his name? I'm sorry.
Thanos.
I hope he knows. I hope
Man,
he
it's,
never sees this. He's probably gonna be like, this heifer. Yeah, he was really the better brother before he got hurt. Watch the movie. Watch the movie. He was the better brother.
man, I wouldn't watch that movie. That drama.
It's a good movie.
Whatever.
Okay, so
All right.
then what's the other stuff?
So, I mean, who you gonna pick out of that? Oh, you picking them?
Um, I'm gonna pick the Giannis brothers. I'm gonna pick the Greek, the
Okay.
Greeks.
I'm gonna go with Team Rookies. I'm gonna go with your boy Paulo. I'm gonna
Yeah, ooh, Paulo. Yeah,
go
man. No,
with.
I'm gonna go with the Greek. I think they're gonna be ready this year. Finally, remember last year? Who was like trash last year? But it was Scotty Barnes. He kept on missing layups, and
Yeah,
I was like,
Scotty Barnes kept the Team Rookie. They kept missing layups.
"Oh, we know
Man,
he not trash." But it was like,
uh,
bruh, like, what are
yeah,
you
I don't
doing?
know what he was doing.
I think he
All
was
right.
grand game before. I don't know, but it was funny. But and then what's next? Is it
So
the
now we're gonna talk.
All Star
That's it.
game?
That's it.
No All Star game though.
So we got the All Star game, and of course, so starting off with the starters,
Mm-hmm.
you got Giannis, Embiid, but Embiid might not. There's rumors Embiid might not play.
Bruh,
Um,
really?
yeah, there is rumors Embiid might not play, but I'm not sure. But Giannis, Embiid, Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum. That's your starters from the
Mm-hmm.
East.
But they could pick though.
From the West, yeah, you can pick. You got Luca, LeBron, Laurie, marketing,
Mm-hmm.
John
Mm-hmm.
Morant, and
Mm-hmm.
Nikolai Jokovic as the starters on the West. And of course, y'all know how it works. I think they're doing it the day of the game. They're gonna pick
Yeah, like
the
30
team.
minutes or an hour
Yeah,
before.
the game. They're
Who
gonna
do you
pick the
think
roster.
LeBron gonna pick first? I know I don't care. He was gonna pick KD if KD was playing, personally, I think. But since KD not playing, who do you think he's gonna pick first? I think he's gonna pick because Steph not playing either.
I think he's gonna pick Tatum first.
I think he's gonna pick Embiid.
But that's if Embiid play. I think he's gonna pick Tatum first. Yeah, I think he's gonna pick Tatum
This
first.
is an interesting all-star game.
Yeah, because then the rest of the team, you got Bam, Jalen Brown's not playing, he's hurt.
Mhm,
DeRozan, you got DeMar
mhm.
DeRozan, Tyrese Halliburton, Drew Holiday, Julius Randle, and Pascal Siakam. On the west side, you got Steph not playing, Zion not playing, of course, Baby Jordan, Anthony Edwards.
If he get last
Um,
pick, I'ma laugh.
De'Aaron Fox, Paul
I'm just playing.
George, Shea, Jaren Jackson Jr., Dame Lillard,
Shay,
and DeMontis Sabonis.
my favorite young point guard.
So I say the player to watch out for. Of course, I'm gonna say it now. My boy Ant-Man, I think he's gonna showcase himself at the All-Star game. I think that's the player to watch out for. Of course, I think LeBron. I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron tried to do LeBron and make it all about LeBron and then actually try to showcase his ability and score a bunch of points. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm
Why not?
excited. I'm
It's
excited for
nothing
Ant-Man.
wrong with it.
I think Ant-Man might do some. Luca, of course, all y'all hoping for Luca to make that ascendant to be the best player in the league. He could possibly
Oh, he
ball.
might choose Luca. That's who he's gonna pick first. I think LeBron's gonna pick Luca.
Ja's probably gonna be the more exciting one with the dunks. And
Ant
I,
too. Ant is
I
gonna be
hate
excited with the dunks.
and
I
I
ain't
just
gonna lie.
hate Zion is not playing and Steph is not playing. I really hate Zion is not playing.
Zion, Steph, KD,
Yeah. Jalen
Jalen.
Brown, like it's
Okay,
a
Jalen
bunch.
Brown's playing.
Hey, here you go. Look, stop hating. Stop hating. Watch
No,
yourself. Watch yourself.
I think he's gonna be like fourth pick.
Watch yourself.
I'm actually being nice. I'm not saying he's gonna be last pick.
But I'm curious to see what the team's gonna be. Let's do it like this. So out of the starters, if you had first pick, who would you pick first?
Out of the starters, if I was LeBron, or are you saying if
Well, this was Team Jess
oh,
Nett.
okay.
Tell us who you starting with.
Nah, I'm gonna pick what okay. Darn, I was about to pick an injured player. But
I don't pick
I would
Tatum.
go. I'm not. He would have been like my second or third pick. I'm gonna go with because I want someone to pass me the ball. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Luca, unless Luca will pass me the ball.
Time out. So you go with one of the players that have the most highest
I know
usage percentage. Talking about someone to pass the ball. If you
because
want
he
someone to
has
pass,
no. Listen,
then it's
it's
Jokic.
because very true. But I want some very true. But I want some. Well, they both have high IQs. I'm gonna pick with. They both have very high IQs. I
They
want someone with a
do.
high IQ. LeBron has arguably still one of the highest IQs in the
Very
league
true.
still.
Very
But I'm
true.
gonna go with. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go with Joker. I'm gonna go with Joker. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I would go with Joker. Yeah.
If I had the first pick, not counting LeBron and Giannis, if I was Giannis,
Yes, look, that would have been my first pick, but he's not playing. So,
both of
boom.
y'all love that crybaby. Oh,
God, let that man be happy. Let that man show some love. That's all he was trying to do was show some love.
let's see. If you was to go with Nikolai Jokovic, I would probably go with Luka as my
See,
first
look at
pick.
you talking all this.
I mean, I would probably go with Luka. I mean, I would have went with Jokic because I'm a big Jokic fan.
Yoka, yeah.
I'm a big
I said Yoka, big
you
Joker.
I'm arguing with people that I'm telling people now Jokic is on pace to win an MVP. Yes, he deserves 3 MVPs.
His numbers are crazy.
And they got the best team in the West, 2. And also look how he resurrect Aaron Gordon's career. Like Aaron Gordon
Lord.
was forgotten about, gets around Jokic. Now he has a true number 2. Like, don't sleep on the Denver Nuggets. When we get to
No one's sleeping on them. Everyone thinks they're gonna come out the West before KD, especially before KD came.
No,
but
all y'all jumping on Phoenix right now. This all
it's
y'all
hard not to jump on Phoenix.
Okay,
It's very hard, and then they're about to keep on getting people out the buyout. People out the buyout. Get people like yes, they just Terrence Ross is a good pickup. He could shoot and he got bounce.
Terrence Ross ain't
probably. I heard they might get Kevin Love.
Man, Kevin, we'll see. I mean, I saw that too because Kevin Love got a connection with Monty Williams.
So he might go to Miami.
I mean, what Kevin Love gonna do? What Kevin Love gonna do?
Rebound. I bet he rebound the heck out of that ball.
I bet he can.
I bet he still can.
Kevin Love is.
You saw that defense.
Cooked.
You saw some of the best defense in that finals.
Kevin Love's cooked.
In 2016, by the way.
Kevin Love's a Hall of Famer. Slick. I can't believe you had to think about that. Slick. He is not. He is not. Get out of here.
Well, I like Kevin Love's game more than Powell's a little bit. I'm about to make you mad. I'm about to make you mad.
How? This man. You know what? Switch subject. Disrespect. I'm not dealing with this disrespect. I'm not dealing with this disrespect.
No. So you don't think Kobe and Kevin Love together would have been great? Man, they would have been great together too. So don't act like they wouldn't be.
Man, we about to change. Look,
they both
change.
You like Nick Canada?
Change subjects. So, as y'all can see, Major League Baseball is getting ready to start rocking and rolling. Pitchers and catchers have started reporting. We're not studying that. Started reporting. So, but if you haven't noticed, the MLB has now instituted new rules, and they're pretty interesting. As we know, Major League is struggling behind football and basketball, as far as fans and ratings and stuff. A lot of people feel like baseball is a boring game. I don't understand those people. People who know me, I love baseball. I love a good pitching matchup. Some of my favorite baseball players: Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson. Barry Bonds is the greatest player of all time. You can argue with your mama with that. So anytime we can argue that. Ricky Henderson.
I'm sorry, I cannot say that because he did get some stuff.
We will do that argument later when I'm going to explain all of y'all why Barry Bonds is the greatest baseball player of all time. Even if you remove the quote-unquote steroid years, everyone was doing it. So
that makes it okay.
I'm just saying, he was beating other steroid players and beating them upside their head. Man, come on, bro. And everybody was doing it. Like, come on.
You making my head hurt.
Don't get me started. So let's get to the MLB rules before you get me on a Barry Bonds.
Is he in your Mount Rushmore of athletes?
Barry Bonds?
As far as GOATness, yeah. Like when you have like Jordan and blah 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 blah. You have Barry Bonds, or is he in your top 10?
Top 10, yes. Top 4, no. No.
Okay, I was just wondering. Because you really like Barry Bonds.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Barry Bonds. I mean, I'm a big fan of Ken Griffey Jr. I'm a big fan of Ricky Henderson. But
is it because y'all both have bald heads?
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that why you like Barry Bonds?
There you go, being disrespectful. Just being disrespectful. Just being disrespectful. So the new MLB rules. We'll start off with the pitch clock. So
thank you. Okay, I just had to put that out. Thank you. It's just a fact. Like
that'll be a discussion for another day.
We about to make Will so mad.
Kevin Love better than Paul Gasol. This is the disrespect. I can't believe you, though. That goes to show y'all don't watch basketball. Hey, that's all that means. That goes to show y'all don't watch basketball. Y'all gonna sit here and just disrespect Paul Gasol with Kevin Love. Kevin Love is not gonna sniff the Hall of Fame. Look, Get out of here.
He'll definitely sniff.
No, he will not.
How many? Okay, we're gonna talk about this later. I need
We'll
to know
talk about it later.
how much points Powell does. Powell even have 20,000 points?
Does that even matter? Like,
but you making it seem like it's such a huge
It is. That's disrespect.
And Bill Walton, even though Bill Walton was really good, he don't even have a ton of points or a ton of rebounds like that because he got hurt. You know.
I mean, first of all, Bill Walton's a whole nother discussion that I can discuss, but I'm not going to even go to the Bill Walton discussion.
I'm sorry. We keep on talking about this. You try to go to baseball.
Anyway, back to baseball before Jess sit up here and make me pull out my beard hair. So you got the pitch clock. So the pitch clock is very important. Is set to speed up the baseball game. A lot of people complain that the game is slow. So if you want to understand some of the pitch clock rules, pitchers will have 15 seconds to pitch the ball when bases are empty. When there's a runner on the base, pitchers will have 20 seconds to pitch while they're on the base, right? And hitters will need to be in the batter's box within 8 seconds of the pitch clock. Each stadium will have 2 pitch clocks, all right? So what that means is when a pitcher puts his foot on the rubber with nobody on base, he has 20 seconds to pitch the ball. If he does not pitch the ball in 20 seconds, that's considered a balk. A balk, that means they'll hit or either take a ball. Either when no one's on base, it'll count as a ball. If someone is on base, it's a balk and the runner gets to run, gets to go to the next base.
Okay.
So what you think about that? I know I just hit you with a nice little lesson, you know, doctor.
I mean, it's doing a lot. They're doing a lot. I mean, do you like it? I mean, I guess it's okay. I have to see it. I have to see it in the game because that can affect a lot.
I mean, I'll say this. I like the rule because I will admit baseball can move a bit slow because baseball players are creatures of habits. They have their certain habits. And it does get kind of aggravating when you got the batter hitting his cleat 3, 4, 5 times, hitting the dirt 3, 4, 5 times, coming in the batter's box, coming out the batter's box, the pitcher scuffing with the ball. Like, it takes like a whole 2 minutes to pitch one pitch. Like, I do get that. But I also do understand that can throw pitchers off their routine and off their momentum. And that could be an issue later on. So, I mean, but I can understand. Baseball got to catch up. The NBA has shot past them. The NFL, no one's touching the NFL right now. I mean, it's to the point that it seems MMA is even more popular than baseball. So, and baseball used to be America's pastime. So they got to do something to speed up the game. So I can definitely understand the pitch clock. And let me say this, each stadium will have 2 pitch clocks that both teams can see and the fans can see. So it's coming like an NBA shot clock almost.
Okay.
So the next rule, ooh boy, some of these rules are a little complicated. Let's go with the shift rule. So if you follow baseball, you do understand the phenomenon of the baseball shift. Baseball shift is when you had a left-handed hitter. Most hitters these days are pulling, which means they're swinging early to hit the ball toward their stronger side of where they swing at. So a left-handed hitter will try to hit the ball to the right more, and a right-handed hitter will try to hit to the left. What teams were doing was shifting the infield to that side where you have more fielders over there to catch the ball. This practically messed up, if you follow baseball a lot, Ryan Howard's career. Ryan Howard was an MVP prospect. When the shift came in, he couldn't adjust, and it basically killed the rest of his career because all he did was hit the ball to the right side. So, with that being said, now with the new shift rules,
usually with that too. Left-handers, they always hit to the.
It affects left-handers the most because they pull the most.
Yeah.
They pull their hits, and a lot of left-handed hitters are power hitters. I mean, we're in the generation of real power hitters. So and this is why baseball is opening up because players they want more runs, they want more scoring. Unfortunately, more scoring brings more eyes to the game. Look at football, look at basketball. The more we have more scoring, the more fans started watching. Baseball's trying to do that with more hits and home runs. But I mean, I'm also a baseball purist that feels like hitters need to know how to hit all over the field and not just pull all the time. But
that's true.
Being a baseball purist. But the new shift rule is as the pitch is thrown, the defensive team must have a minimum of 4 players within the outer boundary of the infield, with at least 2 infielders completely on either side of second base. Which means on second base, you should have 2 infielders on the left, 2 infielders on the right. You can't have them all on one side.
Right.
Do you think this will fix baseball? What you think?
I guess. I mean, it's just hard for me. I have to see it. I'm like, when these rules happen, it's hard for me to like know, especially with baseball. You don't know it until it goes live. So I can't. I mean, it don't sound bad to me. I feel like for certain people, it's going to like for certain hitters
Of
and everything,
course.
it's going to not be good. But as of right now, I mean, it sounds okay. I mean, they can
I will
always
say
change it, right? They can
no.
always change it.
This is a
This is
permanent
legit.
rule. This is legit. This is the rule because
So
it
what if they
start.
don't like it? What if it's not like good or
It doesn't
something?
matter.
It don't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Oh dang.
But
Well,
I say I don't
I
think it's
hope it
going.
works.
I don't think it's going to hurt hitters the most. What is going to hurt the most is pitchers because now now hitters can pull the ball more,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to really affect the game differently. So,
Okay.
but I like I said again, all these rule changes. I definitely understand why baseball doing it. They want more hits. They want more runs. They want more excitement. They need more doubles. They want more triples. They want more home runs. I'm about to get to another rule, which is the bigger bases, which is also a safety rule, but it's also giving runners more opportunity to steal bases because they want more stolen bases.
Right.
Uh, so I mean, I definitely understand. So
No
there's
one does that anymore, by the way.
exactly. I'm
Like
from
no
the
one steals
generation
bases.
used to have players that have 100 steals. You used to have
Who was the guy from Seattle? Oh my gosh.
Vince Coleman. You had Vince
No,
Cole. Which one?
the Asian dude. He started with an
Oh,
I.
Ichiro. Ichiro. You talking about
Ichiro used
Ichiro?
to steal bases
Yeah,
every game.
Ichiro. You had Vince Coleman. You had, of course, Ricky Henderson is the greatest stolen base player of all time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah, it's just
I
like
know him.
it's so many, and they don't. And I hate that we got away from the game of that. I used to love the stolen bases a
Bigger
lot.
bases. That's kind of cheating. I don't know
I
about that
mean,
one.
but it's also a safety issue. I will say if you
Okay.
haven't seen the picture, it is a significant difference. It is that pizza. That's why I was going to say the base looks like a big old giant pizza box now. But
That's what I mean. I guess.
yeah. So
Yeah. I mean, baseball has come a long way. I mean, I have no problem with baseball. Like getting a bigger base. 'Cause I know back then it was like, but like I'm talking about 1960s.
yeah, exactly.
Very little, but I mean, that's what made them really great because you act to me, you actually had to be. I don't want to say actually talented, but you had to be a
I
little.
mean, baseball is one of the hardest sports. If you think about the three major sports, which people say football, basketball, and baseball is the toughest one. I've even said like
Agreed.
I put my kids in baseball first because football and basketball is something you can eventually learn later. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you can learn baseball later, but if you can learn how to read a pitch, how to learn the game early, it will benefit you. And plus, the thing about baseball is you got to learn about like losing because you're not going to go 4 for 4 every game. You're going to have bad games. And I would say baseball is really a life learning type of sport because you got to learn how to deal with failure a lot in baseball. And it's a
That's
very
true.
hard sport to deal with.
And it's also
Hard to
very
get
hard to
a
get into the league.
exactly. I mean, hard and it's a process. I think that's why a lot more kids jump to other sports
Basketball and
like
baseball.
football and
I mean,
basketball because
football, basketball, yeah.
they get that instant gratification. I am one of them people that will sit here on a tree and rant about how African Americans, us black people, could really take over baseball if we was to really take it serious and play it and start from a young age. It's an expensive
It's a
sport.
it's a beautiful sport. I love
It's a
it.
and it's an expensive sport, and that's why I
It's
think it prices out a lot of black
it's
kids.
not as expensive as golf. I will say that much.
I mean,
But
that's another sport that I wish we could take in, but baseball, like you have like 5'7", very athletic, fast kids that's trying to play football and basketball with that size, and that's hard to get in with that size. But you could be a 5'7" second baseman that could steal bases and
Mhm.
can probably make it to the league. Like you probably
Right.
could if you work on the game, But I mean, it's
True.
kind of tough. But for the last rule, this one is a little bit more complicated.
Mhm. Mhm.
Is the new pickoff rule. So if you follow baseball, pickoff is when the pitcher takes his foot off the rubber and he throws to try to pick off a runner either on first,
Mhm.
second, and rarely on third
Mhm.
base. Uh baseball wanted to stop so many pickoff throws because if you watch a baseball game, when there's a stolen base runner, he
Mhm.
might throw the ball to first base like 6-7 times before a pitch. So what baseball has done is now a pitcher is allowed 2 unsuccessful pickoff attempts. Basically, if the pitcher does a pickoff attempt to first or second or third and is unsuccessful 2 times in a row,
Mhm.
then he cannot throw over there again and be unsuccessful. If he's unsuccessful on the third one, he will be charged a balk, or if there is a player on base, he will move to the next base. This will prevent unnecessary pickoff moves and also supposed to promote more stolen bases in the game. So, what you think, Jeff?
Again, they're doing a lot. Why is it that deep? Like, this is weird. Now that one's weird. I'm not gonna lie. Who cares? Like, let
I
him pick them up.
mean, what they're
I
trying to
don't.
do is trying to get more people into the game. And they're trying to pull out a lot of the boring plays, I guess you could say, quote unquote. I like it because it is going to speed up because the average baseball game can run 4 hours. They did these rules, they started these rules changes in the minor league, and it did cut the game down to almost 3 hours, I believe. Which
Okay.
that works out. You speed up the game, you make it more fun, more faster, you get more excitement. Because I mean, my wife loves baseball, but she says she can only go to the game and watch it because there's so much going on during the game. But
Yeah,
when you
during the
sit,
game. Oh my
yeah,
god,
is a lot going on. But
it's
she said
fun.
watching it on TV, she feels it's boring.
Okay, when you put it that way, because it will definitely like what Craig's saying here. I think they're trying to speed it up, and
They're trying to speed up the
that's
game.
understandable. Because my husband would definitely not watch a baseball game. He'd be looking at me like I'm crazy when I have it on. He'd be like, "I'm not watching this." And it's because he thinks it's boring. So, but I could watch it because I mean,
I mean, I love
we're
it.
watching it. I love baseball.
I love a good pitchers matchup. Like I love a
Especially back
pitcher.
in the Dizzy when
Yeah,
when Randy Johnson was going
like,
against
like
Greg
a
Maddox and
oh
people like that. That used to be
yeah.
so much fun.
And then back in the days, I feel old saying this, but pitching back in the days was more of a mental game. Now you have all these flamethrowers that's just trying to throw 100 some miles per hour, and
Hmm.
there's no mental aspect to the game. They're just trying to pump a fastball past someone. But
Hmm.
like, man, I can remember Pedro Martinez that year where
Oh, I hate him.
he was just damn near unhittable.
I hate him.
I think that was 2001, where he was just
Honey,
unhittable.
I know what you're talking about. The time when they came back on the Yankees. That was like his best year. That was like
Yeah, but no, that was also the year he Grady Little kept him in the game too long, and the Yankees did come back because he got tired in the playoffs. The Yankees came back and
Oh,
beat them.
okay,
So
okay.
yeah, that
Okay. I feel you on that. But yeah, that man is he's a pitching goat. What was that young kid that got in trouble because of his age? He was everywhere. Remember back in like 2000,
you
two
talking
thousand
about Dan,
one.
you talking about Danny Almonte that
Whatever
played in the
happened to
Little League.
him?
I think he's still in the minor leagues now. He did make it to the major leagues.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
last time I checked, I think he was in the minor
Cause
leagues. I don't
honey, he was throwing like 90 miles per hour at 12, but he wasn't
he,
really that
he
age
wasn't
though.
12. He
He was
wasn't
6, he was
12.
16.
I think he was 14. I think 14 or 15.
That was hilarious. But no, yeah, I love a good pitching matchup. They're not as good as they used to be, like how it was growing up to me.
Yeah.
But no, I mean they're still good. And then of course, but who you think? I know you got a little something for us, a little preview.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you?
so Craig Stevens reading our mind with the chop on Braves. I'm gonna give a little Atlanta Braves preview. So y'all know I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Been a Braves fan since the '90s, back when Dave Justice, Terry Pendleton, Ron Gant, Deion Sanders, Greg
Ooh,
Maddox,
not. I know you
Steve
didn't bring up
Davis.
Prime. I know you didn't
I'm
bring up
glad,
Prime.
man. I mean, hush. I bring it up. No, it's
No, we
okay.
bringing up Prime. You be
Otis,
hating.
Otis Nixon. Like I've been a Braves fan that long. I definitely celebrate when the Braves won the championship last season. I mean, it was
Were
good.
you at the parade?
No, because I don't like crowds. So
True. I would have probably went, but yeah,
I watched it from the comfort of my TV.
facts.
So,
Okay,
so,
that's
but
what's
the
up.
Atlanta Braves, if y'all remember last season, the Atlanta Braves they won 101 games, lost 61. They were first in the NL East over them trash behind New York Mets, who thought they were going to do something.
Honey,
But they
they were
did,
they did do a little something. They just became the
uh,
Mets at the end
but they did lose in the
and
National
decided to
League.
lose.
Whatever. But
I
the
mean,
Braves
it's just
they
fact.
lost in the National League Division Series. The biggest key loss for the Braves is actually Dansby Swanson. I don't think that was a big loss. I mean, don't get it twisted. Dansby was a very good shortstop, leader, but I think Vaughn Grissom, who is my player to watch, will definitely replace him very well at shortstop. You got
Okay.
Ronald Acuna Jr. coming back. You got Austin Riley from an MVP type year coming back. I mean, the Braves, you got Albies. Like the Braves are going to be in it. Now, the thing with the Braves is going to be the pitching. Pitching has been an issue, especially in the bullpen. Starters are pretty decent. We got Striker, who was with Michael Harris the second. Both of them were going for Rookie of the Year. Either one of them could have got it, but
Mhm.
I definitely think yes, Craig. I agree with you. I hate that we lost Dansby, but I didn't want to spend that much money for him. I think they did a good. I think it was kind of like Freddie Freeman a little bit, where I hated to lose Freddie Freeman, but for
Freddie
that price,
bounced. He said,
for
"I
that
want that
price,
guap."
I just didn't want him for that price. I think Matt Olson was a pretty decent replacement for him. And now we got Sean Murphy at catcher, and I think the Braves have the best catching duo in the major leagues with the other catcher whose name is I've lost right now. But the Braves, I expect them to win the championship again. Bullpen help is the biggest thing. So the Braves. Hold on, New York Yankees fan. Yankees spent all that money, and when the last time they done something?
It don't matter. It really doesn't
Oh,
matter. And you
y'all
really
spent
hating. You just
y'all
wanna.
spent y'all spent all that money to do what?
Actually,
Do
we
what?
didn't. I know. Actually, you're getting it wrong. The Mets spent a lot of money for what?
Both
Yank
of
this
y'all.
the no, because George Stein, my boy George, he be rolling over in his grave. But like I told you, his sons are not spending money like he would.
They spent
The,
360 on Judge.
that was the only one because they knew that would be stupid. But they don't spend money like George. George used to give out money like it was
No, he did.
hotcakes.
He did. He did.
He believed in that. His
Yeah.
sons are like, nah, bro, we broke, but they not broke.
I mean,
The
they started
Mets.
spending. They started spending smartly, but I mean, they still hasn't done anything. They spent all that money on Stanton. Stanton hasn't really worked.
Okay,
Uh,
that's fine. That's fine.
I mean,
But
Garrett Cole was a good pickup, but Garrett Cole choking in the playoffs.
okay, 27-3. Cool. Great.
Oh,
Y'all catching up. Y'all catching up. Good job, guys. Y'all catching. Y'all doing wonderfully. Y'all
y'all
doing
talking
great.
about all them championships when none of us was thought of. Like our parents wouldn't even think of us at the
Actually,
time.
I mean, in my generation, them 5 were great. I mean, I'm good.
Congratulations,
Them
y'all
5 are
won.
great.
You won 5
Okay,
in your generation. Y'all keep
five,
bragging
five
about
to three,
27.
5-3.
Y'all keep
Well, it's
bragging
just
about
a fact.
27 like y'all was there. Like y'all
It's
was
just
there
a
for them
fact.
27.
I mean, you weren't there for a lot of the certain people that you like, but it's
I
not my
was there
fault.
for most of my team championships. I know that. Y'all out here celebrating
Well, it's not
27.
my fault. Baseball started in the freaking 1800s or whenever it started. It started late. I mean, it started
Anyway,
early.
enough about them stankies. Like Craig Stabs say, stankies.
Uh,
Uh
Craig, don't do that. You know you
the
my friend.
Braves, but I do expect the Braves to really compete. I think,
How,
of course, the Dodgers is the other team that they have to worry about in the National League. I think the Mets, I don't think the Mets are going to do anything. They lost to Grom. Yes, they got Justin Verlander and they still got Max Scherzer, but I still don't expect them. They still need some more hitting. I think Correa would have been a big pickup for the Mets, but that weird saga happened. So,
leave Babe alone.
oh,
Craig, leave Babe alone.
exactly.
Babe is considered a goat, and so whatever.
Hold on. Let me put y'all in some secret about Babe Ruth real quick.
Nah, I know what you about to say, but we're not
About
talking
him.
about
By
that.
him. No, by him actually being black. That they say Babe Ruth was actually black.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a hot
Yeah.
mess. You know
Man,
that man not no black.
I really do believe Babe Ruth was black. I do
Bruh,
believe it,
stop.
man. Babe Ruth was black, man. Hey
I
man,
know this is Black History Month, but no, he was
I
not black.
I
Stop
read
it.
the evidence and I saw the evidence. Babe Ruth is black, man. Babe Ruth black. I believe it. Babe Ruth black. You,
I'm weak. Y'all know darn well Babe Ruth was not black.
Black, Babe Ruth black. Man, I'm trying to look up the evidence. The evidence was good. He just changed his name. I was gonna say.
I'm weak.
Anyway.
Anywho.
But the Mets, yes, the Mets would be the Mets, of course. Yeah, they're the Cowboys. Exactly. Because the Mets,
no, because one thing I will say is that I can't stand the Cowboys. But one thing is for certain, two things are for sure. No Mets fan every single year is saying we're gonna take it all. No, no. Cowboys fans, they say it they said it yesterday. I saw one text me yesterday. It was like, nah, we good. We got it next year too. There's no Mets fans. It's like, nah, we got it this year. No, Mets fans.
Yeah, they do. Mets fans think every year. I was arguing Mets fans last year when they thought they were going to win the division.
Well, honestly, if it wasn't for them last 3 games, they were going to win the division. They just they were the Mets.
They choked. They
were the Mets. I'm not gonna lie. But I want the Mets to do well. I mean, but they're not. It's very hard. It's just hard.
Hey man, can we admit it's hard for you New York fans because all y'all teams trash. Knicks trash, Yankees trash.
So we talk about this every year, but at the end of the day, you want to be from there. Low key, I know you saw that video I sent you. You want to be from there, and you want to be a Knicks fan. Low key.
Why all y'all move to Georgia though? Y'all don't even like living in New York. Y'all don't even like living in New York. Y'all move to Georgia.
I told you before. I told you, Craig, and everyone that asked me. I was moving back. No, for real. Ask my husband. I was moving back to New York, and then he was like, "Nah, come live with me." And I fell for that. I fell for that stupidity. But it's cool. I'm here, and I love my life. I love my life. How about that? I love my life.
Hang around them 10-foot rats y'all got out there, man. Come on now.
But I go every year. I'm going in December, so it's cool.
Exactly. That's another reason why it's cold.
I love the cold. I love the cold. I don't like hot weather. Y'all just be out here like, ooh, yeah, it's so hot.
Hot is so much better, man. Cold is terrible.
Who wants to be burnt? I'm sorry, I just don't. So
who wants to be freezing?
I'd rather freeze than be burnt.
You can't do nothing when it's cold.
But you have cute outfits. You have cuter outfits when it's cold, though. You can wear nice sweaters.
See, that's the difference.
I can wear my coats.
City cut. See, I'm a country boy. Country boy, I like being outside. And it's cold, you can't be outside. It's too cold to be outside. No. Give me the heat. I'll deal with 150 devil's foot toenail weather type weather. So, man, whatever.
But that was fun.
But like I said, I do expect the Braves to do a lot. Like I said, the Mets, the Dodgers are 2 teams you have to watch.
Oh, the Dodgers you always got to watch. The Dodgers are always good.
Because they're willing to spend money.
That's what I'm saying. In baseball, there's no cap. I don't know why people don't be out here just spending money. But, people want to be extra and want to be budgety. So, it is what it is. So, but the Dodgers always going to be in it. I also feel like, what's the other team? Is it not Arizona? Oh, the Seattle's going to be pretty good, I think.
You mean the Seattle Mariners?
Yeah, Seattle Mariners. Yeah. I didn't mean to say the Seattle, but yeah, Seattle Mariners. They gonna be good. What's that power hitter? I like him.
Talking about J-Rod.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's my new fave. But yeah, and then facts. And they be busting behinds too. Come. Go up there. Go up there. Yeah. Especially them old heads that be in them Tims. They'll give you some buckets while you playing in them Tims.
Oh, whatever. Y'all still holding on to that.
It's just a fact. But no, what's the other team? Listen, Philadelphia, of course. Philadelphia will always be in it. Yo.
Philadelphia's in it.
Yeah, I forgot about
it. But he out there freezing his butt off in New York right now.
I know it's cold right now because my aunt said, she said something. She said she wasn't leaving the house because it was a little too cold last week. No, this past week. Yeah. So
it is too cold.
It was funny. But guess what? My other aunt who lives in Houston, Texas, in June, July, August, she says she doesn't leave the house. It'd be like 1:30. She don't be leaving the house.
Man, you go outside, man.
What? 1:30?
Man, I'll come out there. Man, I'm from South Georgia. I won't say got
no. I've been to Houston. It's hotter than Georgia.
No, that's what I'm saying. No. That's a different type of heat, though. That's a different type of heat on that
No,
side.
if you want to go to hell, just say that. But look, I'm not. I'm good, love. I'm living right. I'm not trying to go to hell early. I'm never. Well, I never want to go in general. But that is a mess. Like, but have fun though.
That's why y'all North schools come down to the South and be losing. Can't handle all this weather down in the South. Ohio State and Michigan. That's why y'all come down here and get y'all butts whooped in football. That's
It's not.
wrong with
It's
y'all.
not a football. They're not football states. Got on a turtleneck right now.
Y'all not basketball states.
Yeah,
we taking over.
New York, calm down. You're getting a little bit too hyped just because Ant is in the All-Star game and Jaylen Brown's in the All-Star game. So you're out here like thinking you're on top of the world. But it's okay. I'm happy you got your faves in there. They're going to do well. They might get chosen. They're going to get chosen probably 6th or 7th, but it's cool.
So, famous New York players, no matter what the sport. Who y'all got other than who? Who?
I got to think about it. But you know, Michael Jordan was in Michael Jordan was born.
Oh, don't you dare hit me with that. Michael Jordan is from New York crap. No, you are not. I was born in Germany. That doesn't mean I'm German.
I mean, it's just facts though.
No, it's not. It is not.
I just don't feel like thinking about it. But I know there's plenty of people that was born in New York. There's plenty of people. And by the way, you talked about watch out for the New York Liberty because the New York Liberty about to go ham while you over here acting. So stop hating.
That's sad. That's sad.
What?
Y'all got to put y'all hopes on the women's team because y'all got no other.
Well, you know I'm a woman, so I'm good. I love to see it.
Look, Stockton, I'm not letting you get away with that either.
That is true. That is true.
MJ is not from New York. MJ is not from New York.
But Kareem is.
Kareem is. MJ is not. Stop.
Why? I understand he's your favorite.
Stop it.
And you don't want to give us the credit.
Stop
but
it.
At the end of the at the end of the day, he was really born there. Look it up. It's everywhere.
Again,
that don't mean he was raised there, but
I was born in Germany. I was born in Germany. I'm not German. I was born in Germany. Michael Jordan is from North Carolina. He is not from New York.
Why are you mad?
He is not. MJ is
just
not
like J. Cole. J. Cole reps New York too because he feel like his swag is from New York and it kind of is. But he got he got the New York flavor.
MJ
but he from North Carolina.
From Brooklyn. He's
it's
from
cool.
North
he was born in Brooklyn.
Oh my God, y'all take a claim of everybody now.
But it's a fact though. Tupac is from New York.
No, he's from Baltimore. No, I mean, if you want to be real,
he grew up in Baltimore, but he was born in New York. It's okay to say you were born.
So because you're born somewhere, that means you're from there. So I'm from Germany.
I mean, low key, it depends on how many years you live there.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you live there for about 4 or 5 years, you can say you're from there.
So my youngest son lived in Memphis for 2 years. So he's from Memphis?
He could say it. He could claim it. No one's going to be mad at him.
Put a target on my son's head. Oh, he's from Atlanta.
Memphis is on top of the world, so it's cool. There's nothing wrong being from Memphis.
Oh,
it's cool.
I can't believe the audacity of you New Yorkers out here claiming Tupac and Michael Jordan. I can't believe it.
It's not my fault that is facts, but if you want to be mad, that's cool.
But that's cool. You name basketball players because y'all ain't got no football players. Y'all ain't got no baseball players. Y'all baseball players.
No, we do. I just gotta look it up. I don't feel like it right now, but I already know. Next show we'll talk about it. Matter of fact, I might see it in a second, but keep on talking. Go ahead and finish what you got. Finish hating. No, who you got though? So just a prediction. You have Giannis, Team Giannis. I know we don't know yet, but I feel like LeBron always wins. So
I mean, I can say
the best team.
LeBron has won the past. I think the past 2-3 years, I believe he's won. I don't know. It's just hard to tell because we got to see what the teams look like.
Okay, here you go. I got a few. Here you go. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Carmelo Anthony, Jennifer Capriati, who was a great tennis player, Julius Randle.
Oh God, Julius Randle. Wow.
No, my bad. Wow. No, my bad. Julius Irving. I was
gonna say Julius Randle. Wow, like that's what we pull in.
Look at this show. It shows Michael Jordan.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Vince Lombardi, which is, I mean, we all know who he is. Ray. I'm not saying him. Ryan Lochte.
I know the swimmer.
Yeah, Mike Tyson, Brownsville stand up. It's a whole bunch. Alex Rodriguez is too.
Alex Rodriguez is from Miami.
No, he's from New York.
He is from Miami. You be claiming New York. He's from Miami.
Well, it's not my fault he claimed it. It says it here. He's from New York. So we're going to go with that.
I'll just take anybody. Oh,
Do you want some actresses? And there's a lot of them. Actors and actors. You want a lot. You want some of them.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people from Georgia too. Why can't we just all get along? Why can't we just all get along?
No.
Look,
Right,
look, when he comes up to Madison Square Garden, he's gonna fall in love with it. So
we got Georgia now. Now we got a couple of races, but Ty Cobb,
you said a couple of races.
Couple of races. You know, first two was Ty Cobb and Herschel Walker. First two.
Bobby those Jones, are like the horrible ones.
Yeah, too. I was like, oh Jesus. Fran Tarkenton, Clyde Frazier.
Yes, look, facts. Mike Tyson beat up Georgia.
Hold on. But Craig Stevens got a point though. Holyfield beat him, and where Holyfield from?
Yeah, but he was on drugs.
Oh, no. Where Holyfield from?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. You don't know all of a sudden. Okay.
Oh, I really don't. Oh, he from Georgia. That's cool. That's cute.
Okay.
Congrats.
You know it.
Congrats. I mean, Mike Tyson will ever be like way like,
and then,
ahead of him. But
Georgia had the greatest AAU basketball team. If you from Atlanta,
you bringing up AAU.
The Georgia Celtics. Anybody from Atlanta know about the Georgia Celtics and how great
the fact you got to go to AAU is mind blowing.
But the team, it was Smith and Dwight Howard. You had Jarvis. I'm in a game. I mean, come on now.
Mariah Carey from New York too. I actually didn't know that one. She is. She's from It says Huntington. That's where it says she's from. I mean, there's a lot of greatness. Mary J. Blige.
Your girl Maya Moore is from Georgia. You love Maya Moore.
I actually caught a lot of flack because she wasn't in my top 5. But
I mean, I agree with that.
She's not. I know, right? But no, I love Maya Moore. Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying. Don't nobody just say,
Tom Cruise. It's a lot of greatness.
So what teams be like, I need to get
Robert
me an
De Niro
from New York.
Get you a what?
I need to get an athlete from New York. They don't be saying that. No, they don't be saying that.
There's a lot, especially New Jersey. New Jersey is hotter now, but New Jersey is huge with athletes, especially basketball. And that's just a fact. Philly, all the northern states are always going to be top tier with basketball.
But you can't name somebody.
Honey, I don't have to name no one. It's just a fact. If you look it up, you'll see him.
We were just talking about the number 2 pick, Scoot Henderson. You know where he from? Marietta, Georgia.
I didn't know he was from Marietta. I knew he was from Georgia, but I didn't know it was Marietta. I was trying to think about the city.
From Georgia. We got the best athlete.
Okay, friend. But UGA the best college football team. I hope you know that. Better than the you. No. Keep on repping Georgia. No, I want you to keep on repping Georgia. Go ahead.
You'll too far. End the show.
No.
End the show.
Not. See, look, he's a hypocrite. You're not him having a Miami.
The disrespect.
See, and this is y'all king. He's repping Georgia, but wants to love the U. So, but this y'all fave.
You know what? I'm gonna end the show off that disrespect. Miami all day. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be obnoxious. Y'all better
Kevin
not
Love
ever.
is better than Pau Gasol. I'm glad everyone know that.
You know what? This is the last show of the At the Buzzer podcast as we're on our StreamYard. Of course, like I said, Tuesday we'll be on KBCN TV. So definitely join us. We're going to be on Roku. We're going to be on all the same channels. You can still see us live on Facebook and on our YouTube channel, Instagram, but we'll also be on different other channels. We got some live reporting getting ready to come on. Might do some play-by-play games. Yes, Jaylen Brown. Thank you. Look, Stark, just hate. Get out of here, man. I can't believe this hate. It's because y'all ain't won that. But anyway, we are definitely excited. We got our photos. I can't wait till y'all see our pictures. The pictures look great. And then, like I said, we're going to try to do some more interviews. We're going to take your shows. If you want advertisement, you have a small business and you're trying to advertise, please communicate us, DM us. We can definitely talk about some deals and get your small business out there. But, man, I can't wait to be in the studio. Jess going to try to choke me because she knows I'm always right. So I'm just saying, yes, Paul Gasol has 2 rings. Kevin Love.
Okay. Kevin Love would have 2 rings too if he was with Kobe. And that's just a fact.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. He was with LeBron.
Okay. And he also went against arguably the greatest team ever.
He
went against arguably the greatest team ever.
Who is greater than Kobe Bryant. So
who's greater than Kobe? Oh, I mean
LeBron James.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna argue either or. All I know is that if Kevin Love was with Kobe right here, have the same kind of rings. I mean, same type of ring. And also, Kevin Love also went against arguably the greatest team ever. And you know they would have won if KD didn't go there. They would have won. Be honest. You know the Cleveland Cavaliers would have won a couple more championships if KD didn't go to the Warriors. And I'm going to leave on that because it's facts.
And that's the end of the At the Buzzer episode. I am your host, the man, the myth, and the legend. Yes, that's me, King Will.
And I'm Jess to the Net, always right.
Never at all. Y'all just being so disrespectful today. Thank you. Kevin Love never made the playoffs.
And did Powell get... Y'all act like y'all knew who Powell was. It's time to go, though. It's time to go. You didn't know who he was.
We'll see y'all next.
Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, Luck.
We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for joining At the Buzzer podcast.
Bye.